And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Captain of Industry. And here we are. We have finished crop rotation, so we're going to let replenish. Let's see, we don't have any manure. I don't know what plus fertility is. Oh, never mind. So that's going to be empty, natural replenish, and then taters, and then empty. Same thing here, taters. Let's do this. Let's do taters, empty, empty, taters. So they're gonna change back and forth, right? So that and that. We'll get those working. And look at that. We finally have this thing ready to go. Not iron. We want copper. And we are going to need an exhaust. Like that. Slag. We'll worry about that in a second. And I realized after, in between episodes here, I realized that this had a whole bunch of concrete slabs in it. So we were not in danger of running out of concrete slabs. But anyway, it is what it is. We have some production. Because apparently we have gravel around. I don't know where that gravel is coming from. I mean, I guess we must be getting some rock somewhere. So because we are getting some gravel. Yeah, we need to output molten copper, of course. So let's do this. Molten channel. Do that and that. And what I'm going to need to start doing is ramping up production of our construction parts. Because, yeah, we need more construction parts. But we also need these construction part 2s in order to upgrade said construction part things. Because this assembly machine, the electric version, is twice as fast. And it would produce 4 in 20 seconds, which, is good. That would be fantastic. We are researching conveyor belts, which I do believe require the next level of construction parts. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these construction parts. A lot of them. And I don't know how. I mean, there's 3 inputs there. I don't think... Let's look at storage. Unit storage. I might be able to do a storage for concrete bits. Because we're going to copy this. And of course, these are going to use tons and tons of construction parts. I mean, it is what it is. But now that we have crops rotating, it's funny that these are... Oh no, that should not actually be growing anything. Oh, see, there it is. Okay. I was going to say, that shouldn't... Well, now it is. Yeah, this one should be running fallow now. Which helps boost up the fertility, and the next one drains it, next one boosts it, next one drains it. So yeah, they're both on 3, which is good. And we have enough food. I'm not too worried about food at the moment. We have a little bit of room for more occupants, just a little bit. And we have some more ability to dump some things and stuff. So let's do dump. No, I want this. Dump that. Something like that. All right. Not doing too bad. So with this other one, what I want to do then is build yet another one out here that is going to use those construction parts plus some electronics, which is out here. Okay. So I'm going to get another one of these. Somewhere over here. Leave some room for some things. I'm gonna pause that for now because I need to ramp up my construction parts, and then I can upgrade these. And I'm probably gonna need another generator. I mean, utilization is only 19%, but if all of this stuff right now, all this stuff is sort of quiet and not producing anything, and this one uses 80 kilowatts. Yowza. Once that starts ramping up, though, we're going to use a ton of the next level construction parts. Okay, so we have copper being made. Excellent. The electrolysis, not so much. The other thing we're going to want are some pipes. Let's go up. I can't go up anymore. Okay, so let's go U. To here. To here. U. Well, I guess I have to do that jiggly wiggly like that, but it is what it is. And so yeah, that should auto-fill the water to this guy. Now, is that other storage done? All the way down here. Okay, so this is going to be yet more construction parts, right? And this, I'm gonna cancel that, and we're gonna put this a little further out because these are construction parts that I want to bring right into here. So these are gonna be the Mark IIs, and once I have a good amount of those, I'll be able to upgrade these and just ramp up production even more. All right, we have copper being made. Now we're actually not producing the finished copper yet. We need the electrolysis, which is going to use some water, which I could, once I get the pumping done. If we look at this, I do believe, yeah, groundwater pump is queued. It's the next thing that's going to be done. And efficient concrete gives us even more concrete. So that's good. Sediment water gives us water. Irrigated farms is going to use, there's a lot of water use here. Yeah, you can actually sort things now. Retaining walls, that'll be nice. I'm sure that's going to be a heavy concrete user since it's linked off of efficient concrete. Captain's office, what does that do? Growth boosts, health boosts, plenty of food consumption. Oh, it just allows you to do edicts. Okay, so vegetables. Yeah, let's add vegetables to queue. Grow something other than taters. You know, my population is probably a little tired of potatoes. And yeah, we probably want to give them, you know, maybe a hint of some carrots or something. Vehicles management. Yeah, let's add this to queue. Gives you a little bit more vehicles, plus 20 vehicles. And then look at this next, this next phase. Ho ho ho. Yeah. Some pretty advanced things in this next spot. So you really want to be prepared for every eventuality. My cat suddenly wants some attention. Could not fall, that's fine. Oh, look at that. We have finished the coal. So, mining. I'm thinking all the things. And then this, we want to actually edit this area. Get all of this. There you go. Usually she doesn't like sitting on my lap when I'm recording because I talk too much and she I don't know, it freaks her out. She thinks I'm talking to her. So she doesn't usually like coming up here, but we'll see. All right. So, how are we doing on vehicle? Oh, vehicle parts, not doing so well. So, let's get another truck. I'm gonna need to set up a vehicle parts system. And now we're actually producing, you know, twice as many construction parts, which is nice. And the conveyor belts are finishing now, which is even nicer, because then I'll be able to pump these out into this area here. And I can turn off truck export. So that'll just save trucks all down the line. Copper ore not doing so good. Why? Oh, probably because we only have one or two trucks. Yeah, we only have 2 trucks working there. I mean, there are bigger and better pieces of equipment that we can start using too. I'm gonna keep this on trucks. We're not going through that much. So once the vegetables are done, I'm gonna switch one of these. Instead of taters, they're gonna be vegetables. And hopefully it doesn't just massively consume all the things. Now, how do we load more veggies into this? Can we direct what goes into it? Food market. We might need another food market. All right, all the things are building now, which is nice. This is built, and so this is going to be concrete slabs. So logistics in here is going to get... I doubt I have enough space for all the logistics. But we will see. Because this is iron. So we need iron plate in all 3 of these. Then we need wood in 2 of these. And the concrete slabs in 2 of these. So I may be able to make that work. We will see. Depends on what the height limits are. I typically, since I didn't really assemble... Oh, this one's done. This is going to be Mark IIs, which is going to use some of these electronics, which means I can build another one of these for electronics. So there's your fill of electronics. That should have kicked this guy back on. Now, Metal copper. Okay, so this does not need. Okay, copper electrolysis does not need Mark IIs. Thank goodness. But all of these ingots that are sitting in here, yeah, these are full. So I'm gonna need a buku amounts of water. Tutorial farming. Yeah, we just we got that. Conveyor belts finished. Let's see. Oh, they don't. Oh, they don't need. Okay. Oh, no, they do. I was looking at the wrong ones. Okay, yeah. They do need the Mark IIs. And a bunch of rubber. Do we have rubber storage? We have rubber storage. Excellent. Okay. So this is just going to use construction parts, which we have plenty of in here. We just need a few trucks to deliver the initial stuff, and then we'll get that running really, really efficiently. What are these guys waiting for? Yeah, once we start digging into the ground here, I mean, there's still a metric ton of copper to be had, but it's a mix of copper and rock and probably dirt. So this is my main sink for copper. How are we doing on our regular copper supplies? We got quite a bit. And I don't know why there's cement in there or iron scrap. Yeah, and electronics are not doing too hot either. So this is going to be electronics. Boink. There we go. Now, well, right, we have our first construction part 2s. Mark IIs coming in. This guy, what does underground look like? Iron. So not a lot underground. If it was going to be underground, it would be under here. A lot of sand, certainly. But most of this iron is above ground. Okay, that helps. Now, with our first bit of these, I think we're going to want, yeah, see, it's 14. That's going to finish there. You can see the parentheses 4. That's how many we have. And now that we have some of these going, what I want to do is I want to do flat conveyor. And we are going to connect you up to there. And we're going to turn off truck export. Right? So this shouldn't be too expensive. Like 3 construction part 2s. So that's fine. A little bit of rubber. Okay. So we're getting some concrete slabs going in here. This is good. Just trying to get this stuff sorted out. It says trucks are stable, but we're short of some things. Now some of these other recipes, vehicle parts especially, gonna be a little tough because they need iron, mechanical parts, and electronics. So I think the best solution there Come on, let's finish this. I need some rubber. We have plenty. It's just so far away. That was another one I could probably do, is get the rubber out into this. Turn off truck export. And then have a flat conveyor into there. And that'll be my rubber. Alright, so the water, oh, look at that! The water actually filled up. Glorious. So this guy should be cruising now. Look at that, we've actually starting to get some slag in there. Lots of limestone. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about that since we have so much concrete in there. I'm going to focus a lot of my attention on this area down here. So we have, look at that, we have a conveyor belt ready to rock and roll for electronics. Let's see what electronics look like on the conveyor belt. Yay! Excellent. Alright, so this is happily building all of those. We are going to need some vehicle parts. Now, how much to build? Just straight build an electric version of this. 23. And we have 7. Yeah, we're going to need to ramp this up. Like a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a storage over here. And this will be the storage for the construction part 2, so I can have a decent amount of those ready to go, right? So I don't want to click the upgrade button here until we have plenty to actually fulfill that need. All right, so electronics are probably emptying a lot of the, yeah, they're emptying the electronics out of there, which is fine. Now, all the stuff in here, I really want to upgrade one of these because that would boost my construction parts by a lot. But I might want to output those automatically. It's tough to decide what to do first. I mean, we don't have many of these construction part 2s right now. So it's hard to decide which one to, what to prioritize here. What are you carrying? Oh, you got taters. We are groundwater pump already. So water, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get rid of all these trees. I can put some water collectors out here and feed all of these with water. Because, you know, groundwater pump is coming up. But water collectors, you know, that's depends on what atmospheric conditions you get. These should be ready to go. Like, why are we not delivering the things and the stuff that I need? This is how this tells you you don't have enough trucks. Yeah, see, we have no more vehicle parts. All right, and this is going to be construction part 2s. And then we need, should we do, like, what, that's 40 seconds. That's 80 seconds. Wow. the input cost doesn't change, but that is a drastic difference in construction time. So iron plate, mechanical parts, and electronics. I'm thinking our first electric will be here. So that is 23 of the construction part 2s. And we really need to get copper up and running, because I'm sure... Oh, maybe not. Wow. I thought for sure our copper supply would be a little dwindled right now, but I guess not. So he's going to get 19. Yeah, he's going to get 19 of those. Not quite enough to finish him off, but this next drop is going to do it. Right? 4, 19, 23. It's good to go. Now, just to deliver these. Come on, somebody come by and deliver these. I need the vehicle parts. So we have mechanical parts coming in there. Construction parts will eventually be delivered. All right, so this is going to be vehicle parts. And yes, you can select multiple recipes. Like, you can absolutely do that. But I'm trying to be a little bit more, you know, flow chart with it. Like, this leads to this, leads to this. Like, if you have one machine with a whole bunch of recipes enabled, things are going to get crazy. All right, so look at that. We've actually filled up on electronics, which is nice. There's my mechanical parts, which doubled. Because when you have trucks delivering, yeah, when you have trucks delivering stuff, it tends to go a little wonky. All right, so now we actually, look at that, we actually have some construction parts. This guy is still going strong. He's slow. So maybe I should upgrade this first, which would, yeah, it's 80 seconds, which would speed this up and allow me to upgrade these even faster. Our first vehicle parts coming in, which means I want another one of these, which should use some of our lovely construction parts. All right, so vehicle parts, good to go. Oh, that groundwater pump research is taking forever. All right, so now it's just sort of a game of how many of these can we make? And I need to deliver these, so this is one that I'm probably gonna need. Why is... Okay, so that's just telling me that it uses... Well, no, that's telling me what it is, right? 3 and 3, that's fine. Eventually, once I get enough of these construction parts to manage a whole bunch of conveyors, I will be able to free up a whole lot of trucks from having to, you know, run around and deliver all the little things constantly to where they're needed, right? And that is the main reason I want to ramp up these construction parts. Okay, so this is going to be vehicle parts. Link. Because we want to be able to build more things and stuff over here. Eventually, we're going to want to start mining some iron. Iron scrap. Oh, we could... oh, no, that's 75. Wow. Oof. Yikes. Alright, so now truck export is going to be off. This finished. So now trucks can ignore this machine, and it's only going to be pumping out into there. So, you know, construction, that's where I really liked my trucks to be used. Not material delivery. So we're going to try to get all the stuff delivered that we need to deliver. Hopefully. Groundwater pump finished. Which is nice, but groundwater is not everywhere. If we look at groundwater, you can see that there's a big circle there. There's a big circle there. There's a big circle there. And what is that? Is that gold? That is. Look at that. That's gold over there. There's gold in those hills. And there's just oh, there's some more groundwater. And that is a monumental amount of iron. Holy, how are you supposed to mine that with the ocean right there? Retaining walls? Anybody let me know. How do you fill that in? A lot of games that do this, you know, the water actually goes all the way through. Right, and so you dig down far enough, you're going to hit water. But maybe they didn't do that on this. Maybe water is a sort of a finite sort of thing. All right, now we are finally getting a nice little supply of these. And as soon as we have 14, I'm going to upgrade this. So this after this next run, let's speed this up a little bit. Just waiting for things. Yeah, 80 seconds is a long time to sit and wait. So, 14. And we have the electronics to do it as well. So I'm going to upgrade quick deliver. That will help. And now, we're making them twice as fast. I mean, it's okay to use a little Unity every once in a while. I've got enough. I've got plenty of Unity. Unity cap is 52, so, yeah. I've got plenty. And now we start. Now it begins. So, I can do another flat conveyor to here. And I can actually quick deliver. And that will help. That will help speed up the recording process too, certainly. And so this, truck export off. Truck export is off. And now we have vehicle parts being delivered automatically. All right. Finally able to get into some logistics. Before we go, I'm going to place 2 of these. Holy Moses. What is the ratio here? 16. Oh, you only get 13 back? So one electrolysis is all you need. Right? So you get 8 every 40 seconds. This uses 16 every 40 seconds. And you only get 13 copper out of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so how about we just do this and then Terrain too low, terrain too high. Well, which is it? It looks pretty flat to me. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Quick deliver. I want to take advantage of the fact that it's raining right now. There we go. And I don't have... Wow, I don't have 15 of those. Crazy. How many of these do I have? 16. No, still not enough. But now we have some water that we can deliver out to here. That'll kickstart this again. Still waiting on the water. Which we have enough for what we need it for. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep going and going and going until the episode is 7 hours long. So, that is gonna do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.